Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to have the next tasting, final tasting of my Centennial wheat beer. Now, I was getting into wheat a lot, a little bit back, and I wanted to try and make every SMaSH beer with wheat. So if I made it with 2-row, I was going to make it with white wheat. So this is the last bottle. It's only filled up to here, so that could present a problem with oxidation, but we'll see. So small gallon batch, 1.25 gallons going into the carboy. 2 pounds, 4 ounces of raw white wheat for the boil. 0.25 ounces at 10 minutes, 0.25 ounces at 5, 0.1 ounce at 1 minute. I'm guessing, oh, I did dry hop this. 3 days into fermentation, 0.4 ounces for the dry hop, which is kind of weird. I don't know why I did that. Usually for my wheat beers, I try and keep them under 25 IBUs, 25 IBUs, somewhere in there. So I'm not sure why I dry hopped with this, but I did. Now, I can say this was using USO5 yeast. I've made a couple all wheat batches recently, and they've actually been bad. Now, I did let them go, usually it's 10 days, so I probably let them go 15 to 20 days in the fermenter, and they've all been sour. I don't know if it was just a string of bad luck, not getting stuff clean enough, or what, but it's only been my wheat beers. I made a rye wheat with Citra, then a something else. And I just went to bottle them yesterday, 2 days ago, and they were both sour. Looked good, but when I take the gravity reading, I taste it, and they were both sour. So I just pitched them. So yeah, I don't know. I made, what was it, 4 or 5 other ones that turned out fine. I've made other batches in those same carboys, and they've turned out fine. So I don't know, win and lose some. So this was bottled on 10/13, 5.94%. Let's go ahead and open this. This is a reusable cap. Good hiss. That's good. Pour it in here. Hopefully we see some head retention. I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, I like using white wheat. I just brewed a 5-gallon batch that I split into 1-gallon batches, and I did put some wheat in there, and I'm working on like a tropical session pale ale that's almost half wheat. So hopefully my luck runs better when I add other or a lot more malts to that grain. No head. Really what bubbles I do have is white, so if you wanted to say wheat helps with head and head retention, what is this, 10 months old? Still no head. Color, golden color, lots of bubbles coming up, a couple hop particles in there, not very many. It looks aged. It looks dated. It should be a little bit more bright yellow color, but for 10 months old, looks fine. Let's go ahead and smell. Weedy with some citrus. And the weird part, I almost wanted to say fruit. I don't know if it's because of that wheat and that citrus are kind of coming together, and there's a little bit of sweetness in there that's made me think that, but I would go wheat citrus because for the most part in the Centennial I do get citrus. I'm not picking anything else up in there, so that could be good, that could be bad. Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, it pretty much smells like it tastes. Maybe a little bit more bitterness. Thinner than I thought it would be with using all that wheat, but you get a little sweet wheat in there, and that citrus, a little bitterness in the back, goes down, a little weediness in the aftertaste with some citrus that almost seems like it's building. Very, very light beer. I guess for not even 5%, that's probably what you would expect. I guess I just wasn't ready for that light of a beer. I don't know. I know there's been some small batches that I've used 2 pounds, and I don't remember them being this light. I mean, this is using 2 pounds 4 ounces. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't think that body, if I'm nitpicking, I don't think the body matches the taste. The tastes are a little harsher, and that body is so light. I don't think it's balanced that way very well, because it's almost like a water consistency. Yeah, but you get that weediness, you get a little bit of that citrus, that bitterness. If anything, I would say that that weediness is a little too high for my liking, but that could be just because of the body of it being very light, and that's kind of what's sending me in that direction. But I think it's fine. I wish it was 6-7% to up that body, but for the most part, still drinkable, still good. Obviously, I think that wheat has taken over a little too much. I think if you go back and watch some of the older reviews, maybe that citrus pops a little bit more. Maybe got a little grapefruit. I believe, if I remember right, in this one, I wanted like a wheat grapefruit, and because the Centennial does give me that grapefruit bitterness, I was hoping that wheat would balance it out and you would get like a grapefruit wheat without adding grapefruit to it. But yeah, at this point, I don't think that Centennial can hold up to that wheat just aging and getting stronger. But yeah, still good. I'll drink all this and go on to the next beer. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, happy brewing.